Hey everyone, this is Verdult here, and today we have another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, and this battle is against Randsu. I'm not sure who that is. She's a passerby, if she's a she, and as you can see from her team, she has a Mega Mole, which is kind of it's banned by Smogon and stuff. Now, when you're battling passerbys, you're looking for passerbys, beggars can be choosers. You'd be lucky to have any battle. And this guy isn't like spam full legendary, so I didn't mind honestly him having Mega Mole. Personally, I don't think it's broken, but I like to follow the Smogon rules because without them there would be lots of Spore spam and Mega Kangaskhans and Mega Salamence, which is what is truly broken. So yeah, as you can see from the team preview, also from my team, this is my evil team or Gothic themed team. I'm not sure how to describe my team. I just wanted to make a team that is purely evil and ghost-ish and dark-ish. Anyway, so I lit off with Julia. If you listen to In Morning, you'd get this reference. She leads off with her Azelf. I go for Taunt. I don't want them setting up the rocks or anything. But she goes for Knockoff. And this knockoff, I was hoping that Cursed Body would activate, but not really, so I just go for Destiny Bond because I want us both to go down. And to my surprise, I outspeed, which is kind of weird, because I think Azelf is 115 and Frostlass is 110 base speed. Anyways, I go into my Zaytit because I expect him to fake out, go into Weavile and fake out. And he does exactly that by going to Weavile, but not fake out. He actually goes instantly for the Icicle Crash, which is kind of scary, honestly. Because Nixon Dwyer couldn't have, I think, Icicle Crash and fake out at the same time. I mean, and knockoff. So he goes for Icicle Clash against my Kvagrigus. I take that well. Not too well, actually, considering that I need to take a knockoff next. But he knows that he can't KO me, or probably can't. It's a risky play. Goes into his Milotic. I go for Will-O-Wisp, not a big deal because I don't have a lot of physical attackers on my team, so even if he has Marvel Scale, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I get the burn. Residual damage is really important on a Milotic, so I switch out. As I predict him to go for the water move, the Scald, honestly, I didn't expect him to have Surf, but maybe, you know, it's Omega Ruby, it's kind of new, so maybe he didn't find Scald just yet. He goes for Surf. I send out my Cacturn. I have Water Absorb, so I'm not affected by this. I go for Spiky Shield because I didn't think that Seed Bomb would actually kill, so I wanted him to be damaged by the burn a little bit, but he actually goes into his Mawile, which is kind of scary. I have to switch out into my Kvagrigus because even if he manages to kill Kvagrigus by some reason, he's going to be paralyzed, and not paralyzed, I mean lose his huge power ability because I have Mummy in the process. So he goes for Swords Dance, which is also extra scary. I'm not sure if the player off will KO me, but even if it does KO, I could actually I will benefit because he will lose his ability, huge power. But he actually misses the player off, which is amazing. So I go for Will-O-Wisp, but now he's burned, and I feel comfortable with him burned. I decide to go for Hex as he decides to nullify the burn by going for Swords Dance. Actually, the burn is already nullified, I think. Yeah, once you Sword Dance once, the burn is almost neutral. When you Sword Dance again, it's like you're at +2 with the burn, or actually plus 1.8, something like this. It's not purely +2. So he goes for Player Off, and this Player Off does not take me out, which is very excellent, as he loses his ability, huge power. I go for Will-O-Wisp, honestly predicting him to want to switch out, maybe avoid something. I'm not sure why I went for Will-O-Wisp. I just did. So yeah, he goes for Player Off, take me out, as he dies to the burn as well. And he goes down. And then he goes into his Excadrill, which I'm expecting to be Scarfed, honestly. And I completely forgot that Mold Breaker is a thing. I've been using Sandrush Excadrill a lot. And I forgot that it can't hit, it gets Mold Breaker, even though it just said Mold Breaker in both line, but I completely forgot. So I switched Ginger, confident that he's gonna go for Earthquake, and I'm expecting that he's choice Scarf because I don't see a Life Orb or anything. So thinking that he's locked into his Earthquake, I go into my Cacturn and just go for Seed Bomb because it's the safest play, honestly. I can't Sucker Punch. Will not benefit anything. Leech Seed will not affect the Trevenant if it comes in, and I can't risk it by switching out. So I switch out here because I can't touch the Trevenant, expecting the Will-O-Wisp that he wants to burn me. Go into my Son of a Wolf, which is the Houndoom. I get the Flash Fire boost, and I Mega Evolve Go for the Dark Pulse because I can't risk it and go for Fire Blast when it could miss. So I just go for Dark Pulse. He actually stays in, to my surprise. I was almost going for Nasty Plot. Good thing I didn't. Dark Pulse knocks him clean out, and at this point, I predict him to Ice Beam, expecting my Trevenant to come in. So I just go for Dark Pulse, and he actually does go for Ice Beam. And at this point, I expect him to go for the Surf. So I decide to switch out, go into my Zetit, hoping that he's not going to go for two Ice Beams in a row. So I switch, go into my Cacturn, as he actually goes for Recover. And I didn't want him to switch out and to switch into something as I Spiky Shield. Nothing resists my Seed Bomb anymore, so I just want to go for it on the spot. And Seed Bomb smacks this Milotic and knocks it out clean from this range, which means that he wasn't Marvel Scale. Maybe he's competitive, maybe for Stick Webs or something. So then he goes into his Weavile, and there's no reason for me to preserve my Zetet anymore when Milotic is down. So I just go for Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch does around 60%, which is good damage, honestly. Goes for Icicle Crash, knocking me out, losing some of his health to Leftovers, and to Life Orb. And then I go and switch into my Houndoom, because Houndoom can resist both stabs of this thing. If he has Low Kick, I'm not sure if it's gonna kill or not, but this is my only hope anyways. As it goes for Icicle Crash, and hoping that I don't flinch, and I have to go for Fire Blast, because if his Excadrill is Scarfed, he could switch into it, predicting the Dark Pulse, and then living that in Earthquake, and then he could, like, I need this Weavile down, or I need to punish him if he switches into Excadrill. So he goes into his potentially Scarfed Excadrill, and I only have Dusclops in the back. This is why I had to take Weavile no matter what, or kill one of them. Go for Fire Blast, and turns out that he's not Scarfed, and I managed to knock him out. So hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this battle. Mega Houndoom is epic, and I really love this team. I'm gonna bring you more from this team, especially the Cacturn, which has been doing really great for me. So yeah, it gets Spiky Shield, a new move this generation, so you guys should try it out. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all the other good stuff.